Everyone, my name is Will. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. Today we are going to be doing a collective energy reading for February 1st, 2023. So let's see what the collective energies are. It is really cold today in western Oklahoma. We just had snow and ice on the other side of Oklahoma City. Thankfully I didn't get that much, but there were lots of flurries and it's still in the teens outside, so it is quite cold today. So I hope everyone, wherever you are, is staying warm. It's cold out there. It's rough in some areas. Makes me want to go visit Arizona for a little bit. Definitely makes me want to do that. So, as always, I do not consent to any archon, reptilian, demonic, or negative attachments. I only accept light and love in this space. And I would like to ask Archangel Michael's white light of protection over this reading. And I'd like to ask Spirit, what are the energies today, February 1st, 2023, that we need to be aware of? What energies do we need to be aware of for today? Whoa, okay. A whole bunch popped out, so let's see what these are. I shuffled quite a bit before turning on the camera, so let's see what we have. We have the Chariot, we have Strength, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the World, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So the Chariot is action. Action, lots of movement. Take that action. Whatever this action is, Spirit's asking you to take action around an idea, around an idea you might have that you've maybe been playing around with in the back of your head, that you're like, I'd really like to do this, or I wonder if I asked my boss if I could get, an extra $1 an hour, I'm feeling like now's the time to take action on those whatever you've been rolling around in your mind. I feel like it's going to take an infinite amount of strength from you to do this, because it's gonna have to come from a courageous place, because whether you're starting something new or you're asking someone for something, or if this is perhaps a relationship, a potentially new relationship, you're like, you really want to get to know this person, and maybe it's asking them out for a cup of coffee. It's gonna take a lot of inner strength. It's gonna take a lot of courage to do this, to take this action. But I feel like the universe is saying that you're in the driver's seat right now. You're in the driver's seat. This is the time to do things that you normally would not do, that you would normally put off, that you would normally be like, no, it's too risky. Now's the time to do it. The Queen of Wands is a CEO. She's the CEO of the tarot. She only takes action when she knows it's going to work out. She's very good at being able to decide, yes, we're going to do this, no, we're not going to do this. But it all comes from her power. And you see that on the throne that she's sitting on. She commands that throne. She has the wand in one hand and a flower in the other. So very much in her own power. And this is interesting that this is the second time this card, these two cards have come up in the same reading in the last week. We have the World card. So the World card can be optimism, joy, happiness, but it can also be the end of a cycle. It can also be the end, completion. 2021, it's the 21st card, it's the end. And I wasn't getting the message on the last reading I did that this card came up as if it was the end, but I'm getting that this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle where you feel like you don't have control over your life. I feel like Spirit is asking you to step into that power, to take control of your life, to make those decisions, to not just let life happen to you, but let yourself happen to life, so to speak. And I feel like the first step in taking this action, in making this decision, finding this courage, is being completely honest with your feelings. Be completely honest with your feelings. With yourself. Don't beat around the bush. Don't take stuff for granted. Don't sorry, give me a second. Don't assume someone else doesn't have the same feelings maybe you do for them. And I know that sounds confusing, but don't let fear of being rejected keep you from being able to communicate those feelings. So if there's someone you like, okay, approach that person. Let them know, hey, you want to go out for a cup of coffee, and then see where things go. But don't just assume, oh, that person could never like me. I could never be with that kind of person. No, there's been an end of a cycle. Okay? That was the old cycle. This is the new cycle, okay? You are the CEO of your life. And when you really step into this power, I'm getting, it's going to be very victorious for you. It's going to be like, I'm getting people raising you up on their shoulders. Like, you're going to be respected and admired. You're going to be respected and admired and celebrated for having the courage, okay? The courage to take this action in your life. Yeah. I'm feeling that's all I can get from these cards. All right, let's see if we can get an energy oracle card today. What energy oracle card would best help us in this energy right now? What energy card would best assist us in this energy? Can I get an energy oracle card? Okay, that one slid out. Woman holding a heart. Woman holding a heart. Okay. This may very well have to do with romance. This very well may have to do with taking a chance on love, taking a chance on a relationship, communicating those feelings. But in any case, it's going to require you to get in touch with yourself and know how you feel. Know what's in your heart and be honest with yourself about that. All right. Can I get a Keepers of the Light oracle card today? Can I get a Keepers of the Light oracle card? What Keeper of the Light would best assist in this energy? Okay, so we have Lady Venus. Lady Venus, okay? Downloads and understanding. So this is weird because that's literally the card that I pulled the other day. And Kali Ma also came up too. Facing fear. I think this is about facing fear, guys. I really do. I think the universe is like, okay, stop being fearful. The fear from the last 2 years needs to stop. You've got to move on. And I'm saying this myself, like, there was so much fear and anxiety and worry and that was just instilled in the population, in just the general population, with the pandemic. It's very much the level of fear, maybe even more than after 9/11. And that's just my own opinion. And whatever your beliefs, theories are on either event, that really doesn't matter. What matters is that the result of those events caused a lot of fear. But through that fear, okay, through working through that fear, we get these downloads, we get these truths that are revealed to us, okay? It may be about the event, it may not be. It may have to do with our own personal life. It may be what are we doing in our life what are we doing that we need to change? What is it that we're doing in our life that we need to change? What we're doing, because the thing about there's a saying, the true definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's kind of what I feel like that's the energy that spirit is asking us to break out of. Okay, do something crazy, do something outside what you would normally, do, especially within the last 2 years after having all this fear, worry, anxiety, just building up in you, in the population, and, our leaders, whatever you want to call them. Can't really call them leaders, but whatever. The people at the top, they have absolutely no problem with us being as fearful as we are. Doesn't matter the reason why. It gives them more power. So when we are fearful, we're giving our power away, our innate power. Okay, that CEO energy from the Queen of Wands, we're giving that away. We're giving away that strength. We're giving away that action by being inactive. Okay, and that's exactly what the powers that be want. They don't want us to realize the innate power and the expanse of that power that we are capable of. Because if we did, it'd be game over for them. It'd be game over. We wouldn't need leaders. Or so-called leaders. Whatever. All right. It's not coming out, so. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. Stop trying to stopping yourself from doing what you want to do, what you feel like you need to do. When we do that, we're throwing things in our path, and going, oh, well, see, I can't do this because of this. No, you threw that in front of yourself, you know. That wasn't even on the plate. You threw that in front of yourself, so you have an excuse to not take that action, to be inactive. Because you are fearful and you're afraid of facing that fear. But it's all going to turn out good. We just need to be honest with our feelings, okay? And we will have victory. We will have victory. We will have that satisfaction of knowing that we are who we are and that we're able to make huge changes within our own lives. We're able to be the magician, and the universe supports us in this. All right, one last card and let's close this out. This is gonna be a super short video because I'm cold. It's a little cold out here. I don't have electricity, so I'm a little cold, so I'm ready to go inside. All right. Can I get a card for this spread? Okay. Can I get a card for this spread? Just one card. Just one card. Okay, thank you. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, okay? I think this is going to be a reoccurring message throughout this year from time to time, just for us to remember our innate power, to remember to take action. Because when we've had 2 years of wanting to do stuff, but being told, oh no, you can't do that. Oh no, you have to do this. Oh no, you have to do this first. Oh, well, you have to make sure and wear this. Oh, you have to make sure and, and wash your hands. You have to make sure that you're so many feet apart. After 2 years of that, we have that sense of independence, of being able to take action ourselves, kind of beat out of us. And in some countries it was worse than others, but and in some states for that matter, in the United States, it was worse than others. But we need to remember that we can't just keep everything status quo, moving, having everything be the same every day, not changing anything, Because when we do that, we're not growing, we're not evolving, we're not moving forward, we're not being the beings that we were created to be. We become, just, the surf. We become, just people going to work every day, eating, sleeping, and working again. It's going outside of that. It is moving outside of that mindset of here's what I was put here to do, so I'm just gonna do this. I was, have my engineering degree, I'm just gonna go to work and then come back home and that's it. No, you are so much more than that degree. You're so much more than that job. You're so much more than that. You are an infinite being. You're an infinite divine being, and this is Spirit reminding you of that. Yeah, I think that's the message today. I hope it was clear. I know I paused partially because I'm freezing, and two, because I want to make sure that I got that I was interpreting the messages correctly. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Much light and love to all of you. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you in a few days. Bye.